All right. What's up, traders? What's up, tycoons? Coming at you with a viewer request. We're looking at Monavale, ticker symbol MONA, and we're going to break it down on the daily chart. There's a couple things that I'm watching for, okay? We're looking at our major retracement levels up here to the upside. These are going to be key areas of resistance. We need to break through these levels of resistance to get this nice chart breakout and possibly get a reversal and create a high and then a higher high. So that's the main thing I'm looking at. We have some support levels to the downside, aka bearish price targets. If we do break below this trend line here, we really have this descending triangle pattern right here, which keep in mind really is a bearish pattern. All right. And ultimately, most of the time it's a continuation pattern. So we can see here that, we have been in a downtrend. We have this descending triangle pattern now that we're playing out. And potentially, we could get a breakout to the downside. What I'm really looking at and suggest that we could get some type of pop, all right, is this bullish divergence right here on the relative strength index. So if you're not familiar with bullish divergence, it's going to be when your RSI, which is measuring the relative strength of a token at its given price, when that is doing something different than the token, right? So notice how the token is pretty much flat right here, right? We even go low and then come down and we wick down lower right here even. But we look at our relative strength index and we see it's actually in an uptrend. So this means two things, right? First, it means that we could see some bullish activity. We're holding this level of support very, very well, and we could get a nice little bounce up to our 38.2 retracement level, which would be about 448.16. Now that also aligns up with this trend line here to the top side that we're watching. So I'd be very, cautious right here and pay attention a lot if we do come up to those levels. And remember, ultimately, we're going to need to break through all three of these levels for us to get that reversal of the downtrend and try to get our, confirmed breakout of this pattern and try to get some higher highs. But the second thing this means is notice how long we've tested this level of support here. The more times you test a level of support, you have to realize that this is basically just a live auction, right? This is like an eBay market. And so you're seeing buyers step in, okay, and bid the price up higher, right? You're seeing buyers step in, bid the price up higher. You're seeing buyers continuously stepping in. How much longer and how many more buyers are going to be present at this price level, right? And specifically, we're looking at about 385. So how many more buyers are going to be here present, right? If people keep bidding on this and bidding on this, eventually, there's going to come a time where buyers are going to fall out and demand is going to stop, and potentially we could come back down. So if we look at our relative strength index, what we need to see is we need to see this continue to go up and head higher and hold this, bullish divergence trend line of support. If we see this thing break, right, and this thing breaks through, most likely we're going to end up breaking this trend line here as well, this level of support at 385, and head down to our bearish price targets below of 318, 283, and 234. So really, that's what I'm watching right now. I'd be very patient if I was you and you're watching this video. Look to see if we're going to possibly get a breakout up here to our major retracement levels. Look to see if we're going to break this support line at 385 and come down to our bearish price targets, and pay attention to this bullish divergence trend line. We want to see it hold that trend line and not break through for it to continue to go up higher. So that's basically it. Don't forget, I do those viewer requests every single week. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to update on whatever your cryptocurrency of choice would be, I'll be happy to do a video on that ticker as soon as I can. All you have to do is comment down below and I'll get right to it. If you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you. Thank you a lot. And I think you'll enjoy one of these next two videos as well. So make sure to click on those.